All right, everyone, welcome inside the CME Group Tour Championship Virtual Media Center. Here with champion Jin Young Ko. Again, if you have questions for Jin Young, please make sure to utilize the chat function, and I'll be able to call on you when we open it up for questions. But first, Jin Young, I just want to talk about the fact that you were able to play your way into this event in 4 events. What does it mean to you, with all the work that you've done in the past 4 events, to get here and be sitting as the CME Group Tour Championship winner?
I still can't believe it. Am I here? And then I won this tournament. So just I want to thank to God, and then I don't know. He makes to my plan, not me. Just I did nothing. Just He makes everything. So I just want to thank God, and I can't believe right now.
You can't believe it. What were you thinking at the beginning of the day? What were some of your expectations as you took on this final round?
Well, when I was before the tee-off, I just think, okay, 18 holes left, and then go to home. So just relax and just enjoy, just keep it up. I just reminding in my mind just one thing, and just I prayed all the time on the course, and I enjoyed it.
Did your confidence go up when you made that birdie on number 1 to start off your round?
Yes, of course, because I hit the driver from the tee, but ball goes way left. I don't know what was happened, but ball goes way left, but it doesn't out of bound. Lie was good, and then it was good things from the start hole, and I got birdies first hole from that lie. That was that situation. So I was thinking something will be happen. So let me see, we'll see. And then I talked with the Dave, and then it was good win.
A birdie then on number 6. You had your first bogey on number 9 since day 1. You've had those incredible bogey-free streaks to you, but what does that say about your golf game, being able to go bogey-free like that?
Well, I would say my swing is not perfect right now, so I have to try more better, getting better. But I had win, so I want to say swing is just swing. Swing is you don't have to perfect swing on the course. Just I want to say just feel it and your body and your muscle, and just keep going. That's what I want to say too.
That bogey putt was unfortunately after that par putt. What did you say to yourself? Because you really turned it on with 5 more birdies on your back 9.
Yeah, it was great bogey. I was I had lucky but unlucky too. So, well, I don't know. Just I want to looking for 2021 for next year.
And being able to close with a birdie, what was that like for you? When did it sink in that you were taking the lead and running with it?
Last hole?
Oh, you birdied 18, but it was the
18.
last one of the 5.
Yeah.
When did you realize maybe that you had the lead?
I didn't see the scoreboard. Like, I just feel okay. I am leader, so I wanted to just keep going, and then just focus on my body and mind. And then Dave told me, do you know what's gonna happen to us? So I don't know. I know just one thing is I'm leader right now. So then he said you're 4-stroke leader, so you can enjoy this time. And then when I arrived at the green, he told me, Lorena Ochoa, she always say Dave, professional is have to perfect finish. So that was my motivation for like my last putt, so I made it. I want to say just thank you, Dave and Lorena.
When did Dave tell you that advice?
That's stroke.
그 말한 부분을 로레나가 끝날 때까지는 마무리해야 된다. 그 게임이 끝나지 않아. 그 얘기를 언제쯤 했지?
Oh, just we got on the green. Yeah, before when I putt.
On the final hole?
Yeah.
And then you go and birdie it.
Yep.
So that is just quite an accomplishment for
Yeah.
you. With it, you were this whole round with Se-Young Kim. I know you've talked about how you played with her on the LPGA, and you two are number 1 and number 2 in the world. What was it like chasing her lead today and also playing with her?
It was tough because we had 2 competition on the course last 3 days in a row. So I want to say just sorry to Onni. She does play really good, but I was a little more better than her, so I win. So I don't know, it was tough, but we had great competition.
You are the reigning Rolex Player of the Year, and with Se-Young's finish, she becomes the Rolex Player of the Year for 2020. What do you think about, what she's done this year, as well as what you've done?
그런 거?
약간 김세현 프로가 이제 이번에는 그 전에는 롤렉스 플레이였는데 이제 김세현 프로가 롤렉스 플레이였잖아요. 김세현 플레이가 이번 연도 2020년도 어땠었는지.
Yeah, she has a great season 2020, but because she played some events in Korea and then she back US, she played just a few events, not a lot, but she did win major and the other one too, but she has great season, so she got the play of the year. I just had 4 events this year, so yeah, congrats, Onni.
All right, with that, we'll open it up for questions. Beth Ann, I know you have one if you'd like to go first. Oh, Beth Ann, hold up real quick. We can't hear you. Just a second, Beth Ann. I apologize for the technical difficulties.
No one.
Beth Ann, are you speaking? Oh, I see the mic up, but I don't hear sound coming from her. Apologies real quick. We're just trying to make sure that we are able to hear your question. Beth Ann said she will type the question. How much, Jin Young, how much did you think about winning the $1.1 million prize out there?
Well, I looked the house in the state until this morning too, but because I had no money in my bank account because I sent to Korea all my money, so I needed money for buy the house, but it's like I can buy a house right now.
Was that the goal, to buy the house?
Of course, yeah.
And did you allow yourself to think about the house out there?
Yes.
Was it your motivation?
Yep.
I love that. And you're looking at Texas, correct?
Yes. I'll back to Texas.
What does it mean to you that... Oh, I think we hear someone, Beth Ann?
You can hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Oh, cool. Great, I have a follow-up. You said a minute ago that your swing isn't perfect yet. Looked pretty good on the back nine. What is it that you're trying to accomplish that you didn't like about your swing? You just won by 5 shots.
Well, when I looked my swing, I couldn't see my swings. So I think my swing is not perfect, But after Pelican this year, I just wanted to feel it on the course. Just don't think about my mechanic of my swing and like small things too. Just I want to focus on my body and muscle. And then I enjoyed it. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my swing right now, but I had win. So I want to say to my fans, just don't think about swing and then don't have to perfect swing on the course. Just made a putt inside 10 feet. It's more better and then more important, I want to say.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Beth Ann. We have a question from Keely. Keely, if you could unmute yourself.
Hey, Jin Young, congratulations.
Thank you.
Is this going to be your first house that you've bought in the States?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's so exciting. Why did we choose Texas?
Because MJ her, and then we are really good friends. So she lives in Dallas, Texas, Frisco. So I'm looking for the house in Frisco nearest to buy her houses. So, and then I stayed her house a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, and she helped me a lot for the food and resting. So I like Frisco right now.
Cool. As soon as you came back on the LPGA tour this year, you were talking about wanting to qualify for this event. Were you nervous at all about how your game might stack up against LPGA tour players who've been competing all season?
이번에 이제 4개 대회를 했는데 여태까지 다른 선수들은 여러 개가 있어서 비교가 비교될 수 있어요?
No, really, not really. Just the other players played maybe over 10 tournaments, but I had just 4 events this year, so I don't wanna comparing with the other players. Just me is just me. The other one is the other player, so I don't care about the other players, and I just think and God and parents and family and my manager.
Thank you.
All right, again, if there's any other questions, please make sure to utilize the chat function to let me know. But as we begin to wrap it up here, Jin Young, we close out this 2020 season on a high. What are some of your plans for the off season?
Well, first one is buy the house, and I'm thinking back to Korea or just stay in my new house, then looking for the furnitures. Well, and yeah, I'm ready for the 2021 already.
Are you going back to Texas tonight?
Yes, yep. I don't have time.
So the goal is to get back to Texas right away?
Yep.
All right. Well, if that is it from everyone else, I want to thank everyone else, first off, for a wonderful 2020 season. And thank you, Jin Young, for joining us today on our last press conference.
Okay, thank you. Bye.